if you're looking to get away, well, Nassau and Paradise Island in the Bahamas could be your perfect destination.
And Bill Coulter has the plump assignment of being there, joining us live from this little slice of paradise. Bill, you're looking good. The warm weather suits you.
Yeah. Oh, I enjoy. It was 9 degrees at last check where you are on a Fahrenheit scale. That's just shy of 50. So I think a lot of people may be a little envious of my position this morning outside the Warwick Paradise Island, Nassau in the Bahamas. Starting to feel like a second home for me. And every time I come back, I feel so welcomed. And I think that's a little bit of the point. The Bahamas has a real friendship with Canada, and you can come over and over and discover something new every time you do. I'm very privileged here to be with the Honourable Chester Cooper, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investment and Aviation. Thank you for welcoming us to your beautiful country.
You're always welcome here.
Now, we were chatting not too many months ago, and boy, everything just seemed to be booming. Airports, connectivity. Tell me a little bit about maybe someone who is thinking about coming to the Bahamas, why maybe this is the perfect time to do it.
But you're right, we continue to improve our infrastructure, but importantly, the peaceful, warm, hospitable people, we're still here. This is a wonderful time to visit the islands of the Bahamas. It's still a lot to do and a lot to see. No matter which island you go to in the Bahamas, there's something very special. You've mentioned we continue to build on the infrastructure, a lot of new properties coming on stream. You're here at the Warwick, but we hopefully will be launching soon a Rosewood, a Bagari, Montage, Six Senses, all of those big brands are coming to the Bahamas. And we also have some family all-inclusive, like beaches, also coming to the Bahamas real soon.
And there's a friendship between Canada and the Bahamas, and I think there's a comfort too. When people come down here, they're like, this feels a bit familiar in terms of the values and being part of the Commonwealth. That's kind of a big deal to make you feel welcome right away, isn't it?
Well, many Bahamians go to Canada, to university. There's a close connection. There's a historical connection. We're part of the Commonwealth, and we're just warm, friendly people. Hospitality is what we do, it's how we live, it's our way of life, really. So when Canadians or guests from anywhere come to the Bahamas, they go back and they rave about how they've met and talked with the people, how they've experienced the culture, the heritage, the food. Then, of course, there's the natural warmth of the sunshine and the beaches and the turquoise waters. So it's still better in the Bahamas, and I want Canadians to know that.
It is, and I love your new campaign. The Islands of the Bahamas isn't one island, it's a lifetime of them. And I'd come to Nassau a few times before, and I'm starting to discover the out islands, and everyone is so rich and different. Talk a little bit about the connectivity of island hopping, and to give you a chance.
That's right. Last time I saw you, you were in Exuma.
Yes, that was beautiful.
Today you're in the cosmopolitan capital of the Bahamas, if you will, nightclub, casinos, lots of restaurants, lots of things to do, tours and experiences, etc. Hopefully next time you will go to one of our other islands like Andros, the eco-tourism center of the Bahamas, or San Salvador, the game fishing capital, or you might go to Crooked Island, the bone fishing, fly fishing capital, or you may go to Rum Cay, where you do nothing at all. There's a lifetime of experiences in the islands of the Bahamas. We boast of having 700 of them, and they're easy to get to, less than 3 hours from Toronto, Montreal, and we're creating more connectivity as well.
It's amazing. Well, thank you for being here, and we hope you can stay with us for another half hour so I can continue this conversation and find out more about the connectivity and how you can experience the islands of the Bahamas like the Deputy Prime Minister does. And I want to go bone fishing with you one day. You might get the chance, though, to come down here and enjoy a little piece of paradise. Your dream vacation awaits in the islands of the Bahamas, and here's your chance to win a trip or two to paradise. Prize includes a 4-night stay at the all-inclusive Warwick Paradise Island, Bahamas, a tropical haven designed exclusively for adults, non-stop round-trip airfare between Toronto and Nassau, plus airport transfers. To enter, visit cp24.com/Bahamas or scan the QR code below. Brought to you by the Islands of the Bahamas. It's not one island, it's a lifetime of them. All right, we'll be right back on CP24 Breakfast, live from Paradise Island in the Bahamas. I know, a lucky gig. Not a lucky gig, a very fortunate gig this morning. You could be lucky, though, and join me. You're getting 9 degrees right now, right? That, on the Fahrenheit scale, which they use down here, is about 48. And here, we're sitting at 27. It's very, very comfortable, nice little breeze. It does feel like paradise. We're on Paradise Island. It's always really super comfortable. The humidity builds. You might get a brief passing thunderstorm in the afternoon and it clears out and it's back to the beach. It really is a very special place and easy to get to. The flight down here, 3 hours. It's so easy from Canada. And a lot of Canadians, I think, a little surprised that there are 16 major island destinations here that have airport access. So we're going to turn to an expert on that, the Honourable Chester Cooper, who is the Deputy Prime Minister and also Minister of Tourism, Aviation and Investment. Thank you so much for continuing this conversation. That is a bit of a surprise sometimes. You tell Canadians, oh, they're like, oh, you're going to NASA? I'm like, well, that's not all.
What's interesting is we've been doing it for 77 years.
Yes.
A lot of people know Nassau Paradise Island. We have a lot of new boutique experiences. These islands aren't new, but the experiences are. We're promoting a lifetime of them. 16 destinations you can get to in under 3 hours. The connectivity between the islands is really good. We have Bahamas Air that has connections with the major airlines like Air Canada and WestJet, etc. That can connect you and take you to Abaco or Eleuthera or Exuma or Cat Island or any other of the smaller islands. So we really have a good network for travel. The airports are being updated and refurbished as we launch these lifetime destinations. So we're very excited about our offering here.
And new source city routes as well. I think Ottawa and Montreal.
We now will have Calgary, Toronto, Montreal. It's exciting that we're going to have a new service at Halifax and Ottawa. So all of our friends can now come direct to the Bahamas in under 3 hours. There's been a long connection, as you know. I went to university, for example, in Nova Scotia at Acadia University.
Amazing.
Now I can tell my friends out in the Atlantic area that they can come.
Lost
Under 3
audio.
hours, and I'm excited about it.
We were just looking out over the water and seeing a stingray, and maybe to you that's a common occurrence, but to me that's a wonder. And I think on all the out islands too, there's something really new to discover.
I think
everywhere.
what you will find in the various islands is something new, something fresh, something boutique, authentic. We have the off the beaten path experiences. We have the ecotourism, the adventure. When you go to Grand Bahama, no doubt you will see even more stingrays. When you go to Cat Island, you will see white or pink powdery sand, a lot of heritage, history. The people are even more friendly than you will meet in Nassau Paradise Island, and it goes on and on and on. So while some people can only boast of having one island, we have over 716 are really, really easy to get to. And that's why we say we got a lifetime of them for all of the experiences imaginable.
And I hear the way they do conch salad is slightly different from island to island, so I'm determined a lifetime of conch salad. Before we get to the contest, I just want to present on behalf of CP24 and our good friendship with Canada,
We're teasing
some Canadian pins.
I'll wear it with pride today.
Thank you so much, Deputy Prime Minister.
Great pleasure.
I cannot wait to explore more of the Bahamas, the islands of the Bahamas. And guess what? Your dream vacation awaits in the islands of the Bahamas. And here's your chance to win a trip for two to paradise. And the prize includes a 4-night stay at the all-inclusive Warwick Paradise Island, Bahamas, a tropical haven designed exclusively for adults. Non-stop round-trip airfare between Toronto and Nassau, plus airport transfers. Now to enter, visit cp24.com/Bahamas or scan the QR code below. Brought to you by the Islands of the Bahamas. It's not one island, it's a lifetime of them. I've got my own spread here, and boy, it is delicious. And we're going to delve into some of the culinary offerings here in Nassau. Actually, right now, we're in front of Warwick Paradise Island, which is a stunning hotel, nice little beach. And boy, we've had a good time here the last few days. We're right kind of poolside and right beside the hot tub. So I brought my towel, but our next guest says, we can do that afterwards. Makala Moss is the General Manager of Sales and Marketing for Bahamas Tourism. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun getting to know you better and Nassau better through your eyes, and so that I can come back and share those stories. Early on when we were here, I mean, I've known about Junkanoo before, but we got a real cultural lesson at the Junkanoo Museum. Tell me a little bit more about what people can experience.
So you got an immersive experience when you arrived, Bill. We took you on to a rush out. The Junkanoo Parade is called a rush out, where the live music and the choreographed dancers in these big costumes parade down the street. It usually happens on July 1st and Boxing Day, December 26th. But for special occasions, like at one of the sister properties next door, every Friday evening, they have a mini rush out so the guests can really get involved and experience the life, the energy, the music, the festivities, the color of Junkanoo.
It is absolutely incredible. The noise, you feel like you're in the throes of this unbelievable celebrations, like your favorite team has just won the Super Bowl or the Stanley Cup. Right, but there's a real important history, and the first thing we did that day was go to this Junkanoo Museum and tell me a little bit about the history and when you go inside this museum, what you experience.
So Educulture is an amazing experience. It's actually housed in the childhood home of Mrs. Arlene Nash Ferguson. And she takes you through the entire history of Junkanoo, when we used to paste costumes with sponge or any leaves or trees that we could find around. And then it evolved into newspapers. It evolved into the fringing that you see now. And the costumes are huge. You have big groups, 500 to 2,000 people. You have small groups, 40 to 20 people. It's infectious. And the music, you hear it before you see the parade coming down the street, and your body starts to move and your heart starts to beat. We love the parade, and it's not just in Nassau. You can experience it in other islands in the Bahamas as well. And it's not just for grown-ups. We have Junior Junkanoo for the kids.
Yeah.
So if you come down in January, you get to see the kids parading as well.
It's unbelievable, just the color and the sound. And then we kind of took part in that, as you mentioned, the rush out and everyone live playing bands. I don't know how they do it because I was sweating just trying to keep up and dancing.
It's a workout.
And then we had a chance to go to Dilly's Club, like the first kind of cocktail on Paradise Island bar. Tell me a little bit about that and what you can experience, because we had these little pig porcelain things.
Beautiful little pig cups. So libations are part of everyone's experience in the Bahamas, whether you're doing a cocktail or a mocktail. And the Dilly Club over on Marina Village is an amazing experience, almost like a little speakeasy, a little hub within the Marina Village area, where you can experience Bahamian cocktails, traditional ones like Gully Wash and Bahama Mama, or cocktails that have been elevated. So now you've got the mixologists who've been winning competitions all over the Caribbean, all over the world, who are infusing Bahamian drinks with a little bit extra, some extra fruitiness, extra seasonal things, and extra heat as well.
Absolutely. I don't know if there's goat pepper in there, but
there
I'm
sure
there
goat
might
pepper
be.
in line.
Ask for the Mama Maggie's if you're down there. That's what I ended up getting. Thank you so much, Makala. We're going to continue to explore the islands of the Bahamas together, but how would you like to do the same thing and really experience fully this amazing piece of paradise? Your dream vacation, it awaits in the islands of the Bahamas, and here's your chance to win a trip for two to paradise. Prize includes a 4-night stay at the all-inclusive Warwick Paradise Island, Bahamas, a tropical haven designed exclusively for adults, non-stop round-trip airfare between Toronto and Nassau, plus airport transfers. Now to enter, visit cp24.com/Bahamas or scan the QR code on the screen below. Brought to you by the Islands of the Bahamas. It's not one island, it's a lifetime of them. I love travel, I love exploring, and there's so many islands and keys to do so here in the Bahamas, but you also want a good home base, somewhere that's comfortable to come back after a day of travel and exploration and just feel all the comforts of home. Well, that's what we found at the Warwick Paradise Island, and I'm really lucky to be here with the general manager of sales and events, Leslie Ann Brown, and good to have you here this morning out by the pool. What a beautiful spot. Now, we've had the luxury of staying here for the last couple of days, but you know this hotel better than anyone. Tell me, for someone who maybe hasn't been here, why the Warwick is where you want to stay.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for the opportunity to showcase our amazing resort. We really appreciate you guys coming and allowing us to show what we have to offer to our very important Canadian market. But what we have here is a all-inclusive, adults-only resort with 5 restaurants, 2 bars, a massive main pool, very tranquil lap pool. We have a private lagoon, and we have private event spaces as well that are amazing, have amazing views, and we just want to welcome everyone down.
So relaxing. And that's one of the things I noticed as soon as, we arrived at night, and boy, this area, it's so beautiful and picturesque with the lights. And then when the lights came up, I got a chance to see your lagoon, a nice little secluded beach right here on Nassau Harbor. And then the views at night and in the day are spectacular. You're looking right over the water there. Tell me a little bit about some of the other amenities, because we got a chance to explore. And the spa,
Yes.
you have Amber, is it called Amber?
Amber Spa.
Amber Luxury
Yeah.
Boutique Spa. What kind of services there? I didn't stay long enough for a mani-pedi. Maybe next time I'm here.
Next time.
Yeah, what
for
can
sure.
you offer there?
So the Amber Spa is a full-service boutique spa, as you mentioned. They have manicures, pedicures, massages, couples massages, hair and nails if you have a special occasion. So pretty much anything that you want, they can service it.
You can start your day right on the right foot, look good
Yep.
around the pool. You also have some great restaurants. So we went to the Italian one. You also have a full buffet. And remember, this is all inclusive.
Yes.
You've got the bars by the pool. Tell me a little bit about what's special here.
All right, so the bar by the pool, we have Hog Bar. Once you go and get your quick bites at Chick Charney's, which is our diner style eatery by the pool, you just head over to Hog Bar and get your beverage, nice cold sweet Bahama Mama if you wish. And then we also have inside the Rum Key Bar, and that's full service bar. Get whatever cocktail you'd like, and just come on, chill out by the pool.
It's so great, and I know you have a new amenity, the lap pool,
Yes.
which is really exciting and a real draw too. Because after all those Bahama Mamas and all those free buffets, I got to admit I can't help packing on a little bit of extra calories, but you can burn that off and feel good about wherever you are and all the exploring. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful hotel, and you've
Thank
been
you.
so hospitable. And I think we're going to be sitting by this pool or maybe down on the beach as we push through the day before we head out of here. Thank you so much. Such a pleasure,
It's a
Leslie.
pleasure.
All right, how would you like? Well, you can. Your dream vacation awaits to the islands of the Bahamas. This is your chance to win a trip for two to paradise. The prize includes a 4-night stay at the all-inclusive Warwick Paradise Island, Bahamas, a tropical haven designed exclusively for adults, non-stop round-trip airfare between Toronto and Nassau, plus airport transfers. And enter, visit cp24.com/Bahamas or scan the QR code below. Brought to you by the Islands of the Bahamas. It's not one island, it's a lifetime of them.